Fingering and technical applications for the middle section of Chopin's Etude, Opus 10, number 3. There are a couple of ways to approach it. I'll just show the right hand because I have to hold the phone with the left hand. But the left hand is a similar application, and maybe afterwards I'll do another version. I'm looking at the right hand, and I'm using the fingering that's indicated in the Paderewski edition, and I think most editions have this fingering. 2-5, although most editions show going to 1-3 on this second chord. That's this one with G sharp and F. I go to 4 here. But whether you use 3 or 4, the operative issue is how you get there. We have to avoid feeling this. The hand begins to feel very open throughout this passage if we keep our hand splayed like this. That's very tiring. So instead, I'm not going to feel clingy to all of those intervals, but I'm going to get off here. I'm going to get off of this first fifth finger interval, the top note, and now I'm hinged here on 2. So it's this kind of a feeling. And now I start from the next one, and I'm off of that thumb. So if I play that first group, the next thing that I add to it is this feeling of down and up, down and up. Another thing that you may have noticed, for the average to smallish hand, I have my hand slightly at an angle like this. I call it the scissors. I hope you can see that. I'm not flat like this, but I'm opening my hand a little bit this way, which allows my hand to be open without feeling stretched. It's called the theory of passive resistance because the piano is helping to open my hand. So once again, the first principle is I'm hinged here on my second finger. And I use that second chord. I use this chord now, that pluck of that chord, to send me to the next starting place. And again, I come away from that thumb. So look at that once again. This is the important part. And then it's repeated over and over again. Off of the fifth finger. So I'm hinged here on 2. Up, land. Now I'm using 3 as my hinge. Up, land. Up, and so on. Then the next thing to notice that musically, it's arranged in groups of 4/16 notes, but starting on the second 16th note. So it's this. I think I moved the camera. I'll try to hold the camera straight. Those are the main issues involved in this particular passage. There are ways of reorganizing the hand around using a different fingering, changing the two-note slurs from what Chopin has written in his score, so that the fingering then comes out to be connecting the third 16th with the fourth 16th. So it's this, and I use this feels quite nice because the notes are more easily under the hand. So once again, it's this. Etc. That's a little tricky. You have to wrap your mind around how to get the correct slurring, the two-note slurs, which you can do with the pedal. I'm going to also have the excerpts from the score so that you can look at the fingering there. So once again, the standard fingering that's in most editions is this. And it's not so much about the fingering as it is about the execution. The main thing to remember is don't try to hold everything down. This is very stretchy, but I feel I let go of one of the notes. The first one I let go of the top note, and then it's up and land on the next chord, down. Notice I let go of my thumb now. So it's this. and the hand feels very closed. And I'm a little bit like this, scissors as opposed to that. Chopin, Opus 10, number 3.